What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk to you about the importance of meditation when it relates to having more energy as well as being happier throughout your whole life. So this is one thing that I have realized throughout since my teenage years till now. It's been about 10 years now that I have always been constantly looking for ways to be happier, ways to have more energy, and ways to be more focused so I can get more out of life. At the end of the day, it's about being the best version of yourself in all areas of my life, according to myself. I'm sure if you had the opportunity to, or the choice to decide between where you are now and becoming better, I'm sure you would rather choose better. Why would you want to? It doesn't make sense. Our drive, our biological drive is always to improve, to become better. So of course, I know you want to become a better version of yourself. Meditation, the way it has allowed me to become happier and have more energy is because yesterday I talked about this as well. Meditation brings you in the present moment. When you are not in the present moment, you are thinking from in the past, or you're thinking too much into the future. Either of those things will bring anxiety in your life. When you have anxiety in your life, you will have less energy. You start to feel down. That's why you say, I feel down and feel sad. Why do you feel like that? Because you have less energy. Why do you have less energy? Because you're anxious. Why are you anxious? Because you're thinking in the past, right? You're thinking in the future, and you're just not experiencing what is happening now. So that creates unhappiness in your life and also takes away your energy. Because if you're living up here instead of out here, it just drains you. Try it for yourself. I'm sure you already know this. If you're thinking too much into the past, if you're thinking too much into the future and not allowing yourself to be where you are at this moment, then you have less energy and you are unhappy. Think of a time where you went out with your friends and you found yourself having lots of fun. You found yourself enjoying yourself. You found yourself being very energetic, being just happy all the time. Think of that time. Now, remember that time. I'm sure you weren't thinking about the past, and I'm sure you weren't thinking about the future. You were just thinking about what's happening in front of you right now. More than likely, you weren't even thinking, and that's the best place to be. Right now, don't get me wrong, thinking is important, but it's just doing and just being is a different level of experiencing life, right? And so at that time when you were feeling happy, at that time when you were feeling super energetic, you were present into the moment. And that's what meditation will train you to be like all throughout your life. You know, as we go throughout our days, these thoughts come in our mind, and then we start to think about those thoughts, and then we start to go on a tangent from those thoughts, and more than likely it's a negative thought, and we go on a tangent, and then before we know it, we are no longer where we are somewhere else. And so we cannot experience what's happening now, and we just thinking about something else, and now we're just gone. And at that time, you cannot have more energy, and you cannot be happy. Happiness is right now. Think of children when they're just running around all the time. Do you think they're thinking about the past and the future? Everything is new to them. Everything is exciting to them. So they're very happy. Think of when you are going to a new place. Everything is new to you. Everything is exciting to you. And so you are very happy. Given the fact that you're not walking around with these phones, right? Look, I have 30 phones with me right now. All these phones. Given the fact that you're not walking around with these phones and just like doing this with your phones all day, and you put that away and you go to a different country, you will find yourself being happier because everything is new. And so you are more present into the moment. You're experiencing everything as it is in the moment. And that's what meditation allows you to do. You experience everything as it is in the moment. When you meditate, it takes away, whenever you have a thought, it trains your mind to have the thought and just let it go away instead of allowing yourself to attach to that thought. Meditation will teach you to detach yourself from your thoughts. Too many people, and including myself, because the reason I can say this is because I have been on both sides. Too many people, they identify themselves with their thoughts, right? So it says right now, let's say if I decided to call somebody, a significant other, and they didn't pick up, how would I feel? Well, that depends. How do you interpret how you feel? So if a thought could come by and it's like, they don't like me or they ignore me, that thought could come by. That doesn't help you. That doesn't serve you. And then you just go on that. The reason why you just fall into that trap is because you haven't trained your mind to not be attached to that thought. So when you train your mind through meditation, let's say that happens, now you have a choice. You actually have more of a gap between the thought that comes in, and you get to decide. You also have control over that thought to change it. And now, why do you want to change your thoughts? Because you want to control the way you want to experience your life. So if you have a thought, and if you don't believe that, our thoughts don't affect our reality, then that's for another video. I'll make another video on that. But when you have a thought that says, oh, I am sad, right? Then you're going to be sad. When you have a thought that says, I am happy, then you're going to be happy. So instead of saying, oh, they're ignoring me, you could change that to something that actually helps you to be happier, helps you to become, to stay happy and energetic, stay yourself. So once that thought comes in saying, oh, they're ignoring me, you could just change it, oh, they're probably busy. So something, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. You don't know what it is. You don't know what's going on. Might as well keep it. Might as well make it into something that actually serves you instead of does a disservice. Is that the word? Instead of just, takes away your energy, takes away your focus, takes away your presence. And meditation has helped me. Again, this past 2 weeks, I was unconscious. Now I started this 30-day meditation challenge. Check out my video. And it has brought me back into this present moment. Now I feel more creative. I feel more energetic. I feel happier. Like you don't even know. I feel happier. I also feel more productive. Yesterday was the first day I did the meditation challenge. And I got so much more work done yesterday than I did in the past week. Amazing. Today I did it again, and now I feel super productive. I feel more energetic. I feel more within myself. I feel whole. And that's what meditation will allow you to do. Look at all the benefits of meditation. It gives you more energy, more focus, more clarity, more connected with yourself, more spiritual, more creativity. And if you're trying to improve your life, then you need these kind of things. You don't want to be stuck in a box, right? And meditation will allow you to solve those problems. It will allow you to get in touch with yourself, where the real answers are, and solve those problems that you may have. Yesterday I talked about this thing right here. This little thing right here. It's called the bioenergetic stool. And once I went through the meditation, I have realized that the reason why I have been feeling unhappy and I have been thinking about the past is because those things have manifested into my body, and now my body is blocked off. Right? I'm not fully being expressive. Certain parts of my body are not working right because it's not flowing naturally. So I went on this bioenergetic stool. I broke all those patterns, all those locks, all those barriers on my body, and it's still a work in progress. But now I feel so much better. I feel happier. I feel looser. I feel more free. And this is just. And I feel more creative, right? And so it's, your life is how you experience it, right? Why can two people be in the same situation and one person be happy and the other person be sad? Why? Is because of the interpretation, because how they interpret, right? That's the thoughts coming in, how they interpret that situation. So for you to train yourself and allow yourself to have the capability to interpret the way that best serves you, you need to be in control of your mind. And the way to have control over your mind and yourself is through meditation, right? Again, I have this thing right here, right in the middle, right smack down on my poster right here. And it says, be a master to your slave rather than a slave to your mind. So you don't want to be a slave to your mind. If you cannot control your mind, the mind will control you. You'll become weak. You will not be who you are. The mind is not who you are. The mind is a tool, right? You are separate from the mind. The mind is something that you use to do more. Then let's say I want to call somebody. The mind is what allows me to make that decision to call somebody. Let's say I want to do something. I want to create a new project. I want to build a new house. I want to build the house, right? I'm feeling creative. I'm feeling very excited. You know what? What are we gonna do today? You know what? Let's just build a house for just for the heck of it. And so I want to build a house. The mind is the tool that you use to plan how you can build that house. That's it. The mind is a tool. It's not what you are. The mind is not who you are. Many people, they mistake to think that the mind is who they are. It's not what it is. And so detach yourself, and to take yourself away from that paradigm or that consciousness of thinking that, oh, the mind is who I am. You need to meditate. Once you meditate and separate yourself from your mind and your thought, now you realize, hey, look, there is a separation here. There is a mind, but there is me. There is a difference here. And the only way you will fully experience that is if you actually get on this meditation. I challenge you to get on this 30-day meditation challenge. It will change your life, guaranteed. You will feel happier. You'll feel more energetic. You'll feel more focused. You'll feel more creative. Everything will just become better for you. Your relationships will be better. Your health will be better. You'll achieve your goals faster. You'll be more productive. And it's where, you know, after all these benefits, why wouldn't you get on this? It only takes 20 minutes, 20 minutes for the rest, 20 minutes for a better life, or, you know, you could not do 20 minutes and just continue to struggle and be unhappy, right? So 20 minutes, the way I do it is, and I have a different form of meditation. I do 30 minutes actually. I do 10 minutes of just observing my breath and just letting the breath come in and out. And as the breath comes in and out, sometimes the thoughts will come in. And what I do is, as soon as I realize that I have noticed this thought, as soon as I realize that I'm kind of going away with this thought right there, I just go back to my breath, right? Think of a thought as a cloud. The clouds just go by, you're still there. So let the thoughts just go by, you still just focus on the breathing in and out. After 10 minutes, I visualize. So the next 20 minutes, I do visualization meditation. And I basically visualize where I want to be in the coming days of my life. I basically visualize my ideal life. I basically visualize what I want to accomplish. I basically visualize who I want to be. I basically visualize where I want to be. I basically visualize who I want to be with. I basically visualize what I want to have. I basically visualize the kind of body I want. I basically visualize the kind of personality I have. I basically visualize the kind of things that I want to experience. And it's a great exercise, and you start to experience, you start to feel like that is true, and it is true. And then your mind will start thinking thoughts that will take you and pull you towards those things that you have visualized. It's a beautiful thing. So I've given so many different important, and that will give you more energy, and that will allow you to be more present in the moment, of course, right? If you think of things that you want to do, and if you just sit down and just meditate and think of the things that you want, you're gonna have more energy. Like, oh, I can't wait to get this. You're naturally going to have more energy. So I challenge you to do this 30-day meditation challenge. I hope you understand the importance of this. You will have more energy because there's so many things that you'll have more energy, because it will affect you to think in a healthier way, and it will affect you to think of ways to become a better version of yourself, which will give you more energy. And it will allow you to detach yourself from your thoughts and just be in the present moment, just experience things as they are without having to just latch on to things like, oh, let me hold on to this, or let me hold on to this. Instead of just let things go by, and you just stand and you just experience. And so that will bring you more into the present moment. I hope this video helps. Subscribe to the channel. I will give more lifestyle tips as I am experiencing them, as well as I share a lot of entrepreneur tips as well. If you're an entrepreneur, you should be meditating if you want to be, because you need to be more creative. And the way to be more creative is to not allow yourself just be stuck with something. And when you get stuck with something, you get stuck in a box. When you're stuck in a box, you cannot be creative. Creativity is this, you know, it's a lot of flowing. It's a lot of flowing. And by the way, again, I made this video yesterday. You do want to read these two books, Finding Flow by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, and The Power of Now. The Power of Now will demonstrate why meditation is important and mindfulness is important, and the flow will also demonstrate the same thing. I love flow. I love Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, and flow is just an amazing thing, because it will teach you, and it will allow you to recognize the importance of feeling amazing, right? And it will also allow you to recognize why many people are able to accomplish so much more than other people. You know, why basketball players get in the zone, right? Get in the zone. That is called flow, and we can tap into that as well. The reason why I'm saying we can, because I have done this like for a whole year straight. I was just on flow. It's amazing. I was on flow for a whole year straight. And so that's why I'm just like addicted to it. I'm addicted to being in flow. I'm addicted to being in the zone. And now I have developed certain strategies and certain habits, certain things that I do every single day that allow me to stay in the state of flow at all times. And when you're in a state of flow, there is no fear. And everything's just creative, everything's just happiness, everything's just flowers and daisies and all those other things, right? Sunshine everywhere, right? So flow is amazing. You want to try it. Again, meditation will help you experience flow as well, right? And so read those books. You're going to realize is try meditation for yourself. Comment down below if you have tried it and how it has benefited you in any of those things, in more energy and having more presence, and also in experiencing flow. And I would love to learn from you, and this will motivate me to keep going on these 30 days meditation challenge as well. Peace.